guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Camilla T and this is my channel, and today I'm going to be talking about something that was brought up to me by one of my subscribers. Is we had this discussion about having strict parents or having more open-minded parents that that would let you do things that strict parents wouldn't, like staying up past a certain time, going out with friends, having a device. Yes, so we're gonna be talking about that, and yeah, let's just get into the video. So one of my subscribers, which is also my friend, they were talking about, they posted on their status on their WhatsApp, because and they were talking about people who had strict parents. And what she was really saying, she was saying that people with strict parents made to make other people feel bad because their parents aren't as strict as theirs. And they like to say things like, if your parents let you do this, you're gonna turn out bad, that your parents are bad parents, and stuff like that. I really got mixed emotions about this here, because like, to me, people that have parents that are not that strict, that really let you go out and do, but not just let you be wild, but like not restrict you from everything. Like, they will let you go with your friends, they will let you stay up past a certain time while you have a device, they will give you some privacy, the one they always be in your room all the time. And like, parents that don't really ask too many questions. I mean, yeah, you're supposed to ask questions to get to know your kid, like how was your day or whatever, but like, I mean, like, parents that don't really go into that much detail, like they don't try and they don't put too much force into trying to get information out of their child. Like, if the child say that they're good and you could tell that they're not good, well, to me as a parent, you should see, okay, if you're not good, you can always come and tell me whatever. But I don't think as a parent you should try and force it out of each other. Like, that would just make the child resent you. And like, if you want the child to trust you, you can force information over them. Like, that's not trust, that's a
one-sided relationship.
and honestly, most parents just do that and they don't realize that that's harming the relationship with their child. I don't mean they let you child go out and wild out and then come back home and then them drunk, high, something or the other. I don't mean like that. I just mean like, you shouldn't be forcing information on your child. Like, you should give your child some privacy. If them dressing, let them shut the door. Like, I don't understand. If I'm on the phone with a friend, I mean, yeah, you may be concerned, but I feel like after a certain age, when the child reaches teenage age, like, you shouldn't, like, yeah, you might want to know who them on the phone with, but if they don't tell you, I don't think you should force it out to them. And like, yeah, when a child really reaches a certain age, like, I mean, teenage age is when you should really cut back and stop forcing the child to do things. It's not as a teenager. Like, yeah, you could ask some sort of questions or whatever, but I don't think it should come to the point where you have to force information out of them. You should let your child come to you as a parent. If the child comes to you, that means you know that you're doing the right thing. The child actually trusts you. The child can actually have a relationship with you. But if you got forced information out of it, you don't even have to. Like, just tell the child that they can come to you, and eventually they will. They probably won't come at the end of that day, the end of the hour, maybe not even at the end of the week or month, but they will come to you, as long as you don't force it out. Like, just let them come to you. I just don't understand why parents feel like they gotta be in charge of the relationship. If you want to have a genuine relationship with your child, forcing information out of them is not the way to go. But like I was saying though, I feel like people with parents that are not as strict are at an advantage, because let me explain. people with strict parents, their parents usually tell them what to do all the time and when to do it, how to do it, you know, because their strict parents are control freaks. They want things to be their way. Like, let's get it true. They want things to be their way all the time. So when their child has to do something, they tell them what to do, they tell them how to do it, whatever. But when a child actually reaches 18, actually legal to be an adult, they stop all instruction. They stop, okay, you're an adult, I don't have to look after you no more, you could do whatever you feel like. But I feel like that's the point, that's the time where a child actually like break itself. Because like when you grow up with strict parents and them always telling you what to do, how to do it, when to do it, when you become an adult and it's you turn to do things on your own, when you supposed to do it on your own, how you supposed to do it on your own, you don't really know what to do because your parents always told you what to do. So now when it's your turn to actually step up and make a decision for yourself, you can't decide. You just don't know how to do it, or you always gotta call your parents, be like, mommy, what to do, daddy, what to do, I don't know what to do. Like, I feel that's what's really happened. And parents need to stop this because y'all putting a strain on y'all child. Because I know y'all want to hold on to each other, but if the child growing up, let the child grow, because it is not good for them as a person developing to always be dependent on somebody else. Because when you dead and gone, what they gonna do? That you just causing more harm than good. Honestly, let your child grow, let your child experience life before it actually slaps them in the face. I don't like this mindset. Or when you're an adult, you could do whatever you feel like. I feel like children should experience it before, as long as it's not illegal and it's not gonna harm their health. I feel like they should experience life before it becomes hard on them. Really, I think so. Because when them become an adult and they could do whatever they feel like, them gone overboard and themselves in jail. Because yeah, it starts off small, but when you become an adult, you don't want to do small things anymore. You want to go big. You want to go all the way. Like, yeah. So like, I feel like that's what's really caused people to go in jail. Because like, there was this guy that came to my school, Amy, and he talked about, you know, he used to sell drugs, whatever. I mean, he wasn't an adult yet, but he was still doing something illegal. And he came from a stable home, a good home, or whatever. His parents weren't in no financial trouble. They were pretty well off. But what really pushed him to go and sell drugs, because he talked about his parents never let him do anything. They never gave him money to go anywhere. Like, he was basically a home child because his parents never gave him anything, never allowed him to do anything, and he went and sold drugs, and now he's in jail. So like, I don't know if the guy parents watching my video. I mean, I got a few adults watching my video, I know that for sure. But if you're a parent, don't try and restrict your child. Like, it's not good for their growth. They need to grow, especially when they're a teenager. I don't know if y'all know this, but when a child becomes a teenager, it's a lot harder. It's so easy to look after an infant. Well, it's easier to look after an infant than it is to look after a 15, 16, 17-year-old person. Because that person has a mind, it has a brain, it has a personality. Person wants to go and do things. It's not like a 6-year-old that just wants lollipops and go to the playground. Little children have simple needs. They don't need too much. But when you become a teenager, that's when the person is in between a child and an adult. Some teenagers actually more adult than child, and some are more child like than adult. But like we know it's not the same as before. Like when they were 10 or 9 and 8, and now they're 14, 15. You got to let them go. You like I said, not all the way. As long as it's not illegal and it's not gonna hurt their health, you should let them experience it. I mean, yes, as a parent, you could always say, okay, well, I don't think that's the right thing to do. Like, look at the outcomes or whatever, and talk with them or whatever. Tell them what you think that is not the right thing to do. Because what I learned from parents, especially Bayesian parents, I can't really say for other parents because, you know, the older half of myself grew up here. So this is where I developed my brain, where I developed my personality. So from Bayesian parents, what I realized is that y'all punish y'all children before explaining what they did wrong. And I feel like that is very important. You should tell your child why is wrong, why they shouldn't do it, and then have a talk with them. Because you can't like suppose now you child gone outside and then I'm not sure you flowers or something. This parent, Bayesian parent, will start to quarrel and beat the child. But to the child didn't really see what was wrong with it. In a sense, them just wanting to go outside and play. And I mean, yes, when the child get older, they will understand, okay, that was really bad. I shouldn't have done that for real. But if you're a parent, you're supposed to guide the child. I don't think the child's supposed to learn it on their own, especially if you're a parent. So if your child goes outside and they destroy something that you put a lot of hard work and effort and money into, sit down and tell the child, I put a lot of hard work and money and effort into this and you destroyed it. Do you know how that made me feel? Instead of just hitting the child. Because you hitting the child crying because they get hit, not because they get caught, because they get hit. And they're crying because they get hit and not because they get caught, because they don't know what they did wrong. They don't know what they were caught for. And that is why their children are always disobeying them, why their children are always misbehaving, they're always hard ears, because y'all don't sit down and tell the child what's wrong. Y'all's gonna beat them and then expect the child to know what going on. Like, I just don't understand. I mean, I'm not trying to bash nobody parenting stuff, because I am a mother. I don't raise children, but I could tell you from a child point of view. Well, I never got spanked like that sort of way, but I see other people get spanked and it just don't sit right with me. Like, I don't know if it's because my parents never beat me, that I just don't think that beating a child is the right way to punish and discipline. But I feel like, yeah, a child is small, a child brain may not have been fully developed, but a child can understand some things, and if you actually sit down and explain it to them in their language, they can understand. Yeah, you felt hurt, you felt a sort of way, you felt angry that I did this. I will try not to do it again. I will try not to destroy your things. Even if, like, yes, you put it in a very simple way, at least they understand it to some extent, instead of just beating the child. But that's just me. That is just me. Honestly, I wouldn't sit down and beat my child. Like, I wouldn't like go and look for a belt or a slipper or a piece of wood to go and sit down and beat my child like that's the way. Like, no, I wouldn't do that. Like, I mean, like, if my child, like, if I know that I teach my child manners and they grow up and they go up to a person and they don't say good morning or good afternoon or excuse me, I will get them a little hit around the shoulder and be like, you know what it hitting you this far because I taught you manners. And they will say, okay, good morning, whatever. They will correct themselves because, you know, I taught them before. But I don't feel it's fear to the child for you to hit the child without teaching them what you hitting them for. I just don't take that as fear for the child, especially the child don't understand what really going on. But that's just my opinion. I ain't a mother, I ain't a parent or child psychologist. I just tell you my honest and true opinion. But y'all can take it if y'all want to. Y'all can use my advice. But yeah. But honestly, to me, I think parents that are not as strict on their children, I think they're doing a good job. I mean, like, y'all know, not welding, but not cooped up in the house all day. But anyway, guys, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, and if you like this video, give me a thumbs up because for the culture or the culture. And if you got strict parents or parents that are not as strict, comment down below and leave your experiences. Like, did you ever experience getting beat in front of a crowd of people? Did you ever get embarrassed by your parent? Did your parent ever let something slide even though you were disobedient? Please comment down below and let me know. Like, for the culture. For the culture. Hi guys, welcome back again. It's me, Camila. You should go click on that video like right now. Just click on that video. For the culture, what are you doing? Click on the video. If you can still hear me speaking, click on the video. But anyways, please subscribe as well because the culture.